my God, today was just a bloodbath for the market. Market in general went down, and especially for YieldMax ETFs, most of them were just horrible. And here is a list of all the YieldMax ETFs with how much they went down, and there are few ETFs that have gone up today. Surprisingly, I'm going to show you those ETFs. And also I'm going to give you an update on the distribution update for Group D ETFs plus Fund of Funds, YMAG and YMAX, and also Roundhill, qdte, xdte, and RDTE. The ETF that went down the most was Maro. They went down 10%, and the price right now is 46. Remember, this ETF came out at 50, now has lost about, almost about $4. Connie, which I made a video just yesterday about how much you can invest in this ETF to be able to retire, has gone down to 9%, almost 10%. And right now the price is 14. But again, I showed that video that even though Connie has gone down to a price of $14, but with the dividend that you've received so far, this ETF is up about $40. MSTY has gone down massively, and this ETF right now is $33. So it's still up from where it was. Square went down 7%. AI went down 7%. Tesla went down 7%. Right now, Tesla is $16. Remember, Tesla used to be very, very low. It was down all the way to $10, but now has climbed up a bit to $16 right now. So this is a good sign for people who want to jump into this, because the Tesla is projected to be going up because of Elon Musk and of course his involvement with the Trump administration. MRNY Marni is down $5 today to $4. This is the lowest ETF right now. I'm going to make a video about this ETF. ORK right now is $10. PYPY is down 4% to $17.90. FIVI went down 4%. Right now is 47. This ETF just came out yesterday and the price was $50, has lost about $3. YBET is down 4%, and right now the price is 13. So all these ETFs are like, for example, YBET is 13, but if you include all the dividend that you received so far, you've made your money. Snowy went down about 4.60% and is $19. So this one hasn't actually shown any NAV erosion, so it's pretty good. With all the dividend that you've received on Snowy, right now you should be way up. FEET also came out yesterday. It went down about 5%. And the price right now is $47.49. Has lost about $3 because it came out at $50. YMAX is down 4.16%. This is on my dear heart because this is an ETF that I actually own a lot of it. And my cost right now, I'm down because I bought this about $18. But right now is so I lost about 50 cents per share. But maybe with all the dividend that I received so far, I might be even right now. But I'm going to receive more dividends this coming Friday, and of course all the distribution that we receive, I'm buying more shares. So I'm glad that this ETF is going down because I will be able to buy on a lower cost. Amazon is down about 4% and right now is $19. So again, this ETF hasn't lost any value because it came out about 1980 something. Right now is 19, so it's close to where it started when it started a couple of years ago. But if you take all the dividend that you've received, you are way up. YMAG, as you know, this is a fund of fund. You haven't lost any money, so there's no NAV erosion for YMAG because even though it's 19, it came out around 20. But if you add all the dividend you receive, it should be way up. Airbnb is way down. So all the ETF pretty much went down, but the only ETFs that went up today are short ETF. Remember, these ETFs here always go opposite to what the other ETFs are doing. For example, this ETF, when they go up, these ETFs tends to go down. But all in all, their prices are very low. For example, DIPS came out at about $20. Right now it's 13, so you've lost a bunch of money. This, of course, shorts Nvidia. When you look at the YQQQ, this is short the Nasdaq. And right now it's 17. You've lost some money there, but I mean, if you add all the dividend you have received, maybe it's a little bit up. The one that has lost the most is the ETF that shorts Tesla, and right now is only $6. So you've lost massive amount of money. Remember, it came out $20. Even if you add all the dividend you received, you pretty much on loss. Fiat short coin, of course, coin, has been going up. Also, you've lost a bunch of money on this one. The other three popular income ETFs that I talk a lot about on this channel are qdte, xdte, and RDTE. QDTE went down about 3.20 and price right now is 42.34. XDTE, this is ETF that tracks the S&P 500 or calls on it, and this one went down a little bit less, 2.73, and the price right now is 51. And the last but not least is RDTE. This is the newest one that came out maybe a few months ago. Roundhill Small Cap ETF. This went down about 4.19%, and the price right now is 41.60. It came out around $45. So with all the dividend you receive, you haven't really lost money. And the main reason why stocks and all these ETF went down today is because there was an announcement. Fed cut key interest rate to lowest in nearly 2 years. So this should be really good news. But the only reason why stock get freaked out is because what Jerome Powell said after that. He indicated that they're going to kind of put a break a little bit on a rate cut. So the expectation was that they're going to have 4 rate cut in 2025 of a quarter basis point. Now the indication is that they're just going to do only 2 rate cut, and that's a freak the market. And that's why we see all this stock just went down crazy today. But fundamentally, there's no really big scary news. However, inflation is kind of kicking in right now. That was just a bad news update. Now let's move on to a good news update. YieldMax ETFs announced distribution on MSCY, SMCY, AI, YMAX, and YMAG. This is a Group D distribution that they're going to pay this Friday. We can see here X dividend date and the record date is going to be on the 19th, which is tomorrow. And payment date is going to be on the 20th, which is Friday. YMAX paid about 14 cents this time. Last time they just paid about 12 cents. So this is a little bit up from what they paid last week. But YMAG paid about almost the same. Remember, YMAX and YMAG, these are fund of funds that pay weekly distribution, and they're always lumped up with all the other ETFs in each group that they have. And these are 4 groups, as you know. So MSTY paid the most, paid about $3. That's amazing. YQQ paid about 27 cents. AMZY paid about 86 cents. Aptly paid about 42 cents. AIYY paid about 87 cents. DISO, which is Disney, right, paid about 36 cents. SQY paid about 65 cents. SMCY paid about $2.35. So the distribution were decent, but the only one I'm not really happy with is YMAX paid about 13 cents. I was hoping they would pay a little bit more, but it is what it is because they pay weekly. So what I'm going to do is just whenever they pay, I just add those distribution to buy more shares, and that way I'm going to accumulate more shares. And whenever they up their dividends, I'm going to receive more income. Another very good news came from Roundhill, and this was also a surprise. Roundhill announced a weekly distribution for 3 ETFs that we always talk about. These are xdte, qdte, and RDTE. But look at how much they pay in dividends. Remember, these pay weekly distribution, and last week they pay a little bit less, but this time it's almost triple that. xdte is going to pay 64 cents, qdte is going to pay 87 cents, and RDTE is going to pay 26 cents. The ETF that paid the most was qdte because this is a triple what they paid last week. I just want to make this video to keep you an update on the price drop for YieldMax ETFs and Roundhill, and also the distribution that they paid. So that there you have it, guys. If you like this content, make sure you smash the like button. So if you don't want to miss this type of updates, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so you can get a notification whenever I release new updates. And also don't forget to share with someone who you think this video might help. Till we meet again next video that I'm going to make very soon. Bye bye.